man. Let's talk some Lions football. Some roster moves made today, some subtle things, nothing too big. We went and got ourselves a kicker and Austin Seibert or Seibert, however you say his name, from the Bengals. Picked him up off of waivers. Also, Caldero Hodge, man, from the Browns. That was actually surprising. Didn't expect them to go out and get another receiver just yet, because we have some other holes we need to get established on this roster right now. We'll be talking about the practice squad in a second, but yeah, a few other things. I know that Darren Fells got released. What y'all got to understand is, the Lions are playing this wave, release, resign type of game where, dealing with the injury reserve, where they did this before with Logan Thomas. So, like I said, Darren Fells will be coming back. He'll be definitely coming back to the Lions roster. Even if you see that report, just ignore it. He'll be back. It's just what the Lions have to do. Nothing to panic about, nothing to worry about. Like I said, they've done this in the past before. I remember they did it with Tap too. So, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, if you see that, ignore it. But the Lions went ahead today and, announced the practice squad. And I am so happy to see some of the names that I've seen on there. The notable names like Mills at running back, obviously Reynolds at running back practice squad. He tweeted out about 40 minutes ago and confirmed that. So, but yeah, I'll put it up right here for y'all so y'all can see the names on the list. Guys like Brown that I actually liked, and remember I mentioned him in the live stream. If you guys missed the live stream, go back and watch it. It's not like in the normal live stream format. I actually really went through the 53-man roster. So I'm not even going to call it the live stream. Just go back, click ahead, probably like from 2.5 to 3 minutes ahead, and that's when we start getting into the nitty-gritty and we go throughout the roster. So click on that video. It should be popping up right here. You guys check that out, and like I said, we still have some maneuvering to do. We still got a few moves to make. We still got some places to fill. So they're going to be playing these little ins and outs, what I'm saying, in order to move these guys around. So we just in that period. We're getting ready to head into the regular season finally. Finally, man, I cannot wait. Oh, I cannot wait, man, until it kicks off. I'm so interested to see what we can do as far as the coaching staff, as far as what we do have available on this roster. I don't think we're going to be able to do much, obviously, but I just want to see some progression from the guys that we got. I believe we're the second youngest team in the NFL. So we're very young. We got plenty of time to develop. All eyes are going to be on players like Penei Sewell, Jeff Okudah, DeAndre Swift, just to name a few. Definitely going to have our eyes on a lot of young talent, man, and that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Aaron Glenn and his defense. I am very excited about that. I think he's going to do an excellent job for us throughout this process of rebuilding or retooling the Detroit Lions. So I'm looking forward to that. As far as the offense goes, like I said, even with the additions, with guys like Hodge and Benson, and we still don't have that much at receiver that just convinces me that we're going to do so well on the offensive side. Like I said, we lack depth at the offensive line too. So those two things right there, those are some scary situations, because like I said, we about a good injury or two away from 0-17. So that schedule is absolutely atrocious. It's absolutely brutal. So we talked about this multiple times, and I'm sticking to that. So it is what it is. The only thing I can do is try to keep it real with y'all. Some people still are optimistic. Some people say, hey, you got the good side and the bad side of it. You got some guys saying, hey, Matt Patricia and them was here. We had these players that actually absolutely sucked. We had a terrible coaching staff, and I don't see them doing as bad as Matt Patricia and that current roster that we had They're not current roster, the past roster that we just had. Well, that's a good way to look at it. I get where you're coming from, but the schedule this year to me is way tougher. Is way tougher. You have an entirely new system. So, you know, like I said, people still have to learn this system. They still have to get used to the system. They still have to go out there and play and learn how to play together. So it's a couple of other factors that I factor in and makes me say, okay, I don't think they're going to be that successful this season. Obviously, we're in a retool. So the roster right now is fresh and new and brand new. We're at the start. We're at the start line right now. So to think that we're going to go out here and win 8 to 10 games it's just not realistic to me. It's not realistic to me. You're entitled to that. You're entitled to what you believe, but it's not realistic to me. So I'm just trying to save you guys from disappointment. Don't disappoint yourself this season. This ain't the season for it. Now we got some draft picks in the future, some very good draft picks in the future, and that'll allow us to turn this thing around faster. Like I said, I always go back to, you know, over to the Detroit Pistons, man, and, you know, the way that they just did it. Competitive losses to secure their draft picks, and they starting to flip this thing around, you know, really quickly. So I look for the Detroit Lions to do the same thing. You know, like I'm not trying to be a negative guy or, you know, I'm not trying to per se piss on your hope. You know, I'm not trying to piss in your coffee. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to be realistic, and I want to save a lot of you guys from disappointment because it's just this is not the season. This ain't the season. We're not going out here trying to, you know, squeak out wins. Even though Jared Goff said what he said is, you know, so cliche what he said, you know, why not? Why can't we get to the playoffs, this and that? You expect a quarterback to say that. He's a leader of the team. He almost has to say that. You know what I'm saying? It's no way in my mind that I believe Jared Goff even believed what he said out of his own mouth. He know he doesn't have the tools right now to get to that next level. He does not. So, you know, I don't want people to get false hope on some of his past successes because they're not as authentic as you think they are. You know, Jared Goff had a lot of things just strictly handed to him because of that defense and because of the, you know, what was built around him on that offense. So, especially the running game. So, you know, let's just, you know, not fall into the false hope. Let's not do that this season. Let's go into the season with the right mindset. I just want to recalibrate people to the right mindset. We're trying to do this thing the right way. And I'm explaining to y'all the same way I did to the Pistons fans. Because now they can definitely see it. Now the buzz is restored back in Detroit when it comes to the Pistons. We're starting this thing out the right way. And in order to do that, we stripped it down. We stripped it down the right way. We did keep a few players, obviously, that, you know, you got to keep, like Swift and Hawkinson and Ragnow. Of course, those are, you know, cornerstones of the franchise. You keep that, obviously, but we have to build. We have to basically start from square one and build. You have to build towards winning. You don't just flip it over to an entire new coaching staff, top to bottom, and, you know, restart your roster and expect you to have a successful season. That's just not how it works, especially the divisions that we got to deal with this season. Oh my God. So, let alone our own. So, you know, yeah. Other little things, man. Pyramid went to the Bears. That was interesting. Jelani Tavai did the obvious, which we all knew he was going to do. He's going to go to the Patriots. You know, that report came out earlier from Adam Schefter. Patriots are expected to sign Jelani Tavai. So, I mean, come on. Like I just mentioned to y'all in the live stream for y'all who was there, that was obvious. We knew that was coming. We knew that was coming. So, going over there with his old fat turtle shell, Matt Patricia, and the crew. Anyway, but Pyramid to the Bears. And I know if Pyramid catch a touchdown from Fields this season, it's going to be interesting to see how some of the fans react because a lot of people wanted Justin Fields. And if he throws a touchdown pass to Pyramid, it's just gonna make it that much worse. Even though it's idiotic, it's gonna happen. So, but yeah, he went there. So, like I said, there's still some moving going around. It's looking like Cam Newton just may end up going to Houston. That's the the rumors that's out there. We'll see. We'll see where that situation end up. As far as the practice squad goes, you guys look at that list, man. Gonzalez, the kicker, one of the kickers we let go, is on there. He's on the practice squad. So if things don't work out with Austin, Gonzalez probably, be there for us. But yeah, that's about it. I really don't know what else to say right now, because that's all the reports that I've been going through today. So as far as our current state in this roster, that's where we are. We have our practice squad. We have the 53-man roster. The Lions are doing some maneuvering right now, and we're getting ourselves prepared for week 1, man. So we're right there, and let's get ourselves ready. Get yourself ready. Get your backyards, your garages gutted out. Get your even though it's the summer, you should already. Get them ready. Get your you're gonna be doing your tailgates at home for some people like me. Especially since the news that they gave downtown, in the Eastern Market area and all of that. You won't be able to do all of that this year. So I definitely will be doing some pre-games here at home, in my backyard, in the garage, with my barbecue grill smoking. You hear me? So we definitely going to be going old school King style in the garage, man. And I'll be doing my tailgating at home amongst friends, select a few. Because I don't have time for the bull crap that's going on with you can't do this, you can't do that, and it's just a bunch of mess, and I don't have time for it. So I'm gonna do my thing from home. You're not gonna steal my joy. Other than that, man, you guys have a blessed day, man. Be careful out there. Be safe. And let's get ourselves prepared for the season, man. Go Lions.